stream. Welcome to the live. Welcome to this video. Let me put it a little bit right here so people can see me. Welcome to this stream. Welcome to this live, and welcome to this video. I want to talk to you a little bit. Hold on. I want to talk to you a little bit about being unapologetic. And the reason why I want to talk to you about being unapologetic is because I am so sick of you being scared to be yourself. You cannot be afraid to be a boss. You cannot be afraid to be a star. And really, that's what this is about. This is for my stars. This is for my people who know they're stars, but is afraid to act like a star because you worried about what other people got to say. You cannot worry about what Nan got to say about you, because guess what? Their opinion don't mean nothing. Their opinion means nothing. In the moment that you start to recognize, you know what? It's safe for me to be me, but you better be ready for people to not like you. I think the reason why you struggle with being unapologetic is because you care about what people think. And as long as you care about what somebody else thinks, you will forever be in prison. You're going to be in prison. You're going to be in prison to other people's opinions. You're going to be in prison to other people's critique. So when people have something to say about you, you're going to think that it's true. Just because somebody has an opinion on you doesn't mean it's fact. A lot of people's opinions are from their perspective. And their perspective is based off of how they live their life and the traumas that they went through. So if they went through a trauma, like for example, my father was a 33 life path. He had a big ego, right? And my mom, she's an 11 life path, and they broke up or whatever. And, you know, she feels like one reason why they broke up was because his ego got out of control, which I'm not going to say is wrong. You know, I definitely can see it. But now that mother wants to teach her child, be humble, be humble, be humble, be humble. And I'm that child. And growing up, I thought that being humble was the way. I thought being humble was that's the most holier than thou type of way. That's the nice way. That's the good way. That's being a good person. Until being humble got me walked over. Until being humble had people stealing things from me. Until being humble had people doing witchcraft on me. You know? And from that point on, you know, it starts to create something within you where it's like, I'm not doing that again. Don't allow life to fuck you up so bad that you then finally decide to change. Change before life could ever get you. Change before the trauma comes into your life. Let me ask y'all a question. How many of y'all want to be unapologetic? And comment down below if you feel like you already unapologetic. Comment down below. Comment down below if you feel like you are already unapologetic. And comment down below if you want to become more unapologetic. Let me fix this. Me, I want to become more so. Okay. So if you want to become more unapologetic, well, I'm just checking Twitch. If you want to become more unapologetic, you have to stop caring about what people think. Okay? Some of y'all are afraid of your ego. And again, remember I told you that's a part of your shadow. You have to learn how to master that ego. Somebody said, but how? I just told you, you have to start working with the ego. But somebody said, how? How do I become unapologetic? You have to create a relationship within yourself and your own inner knowing that you know you're doing what you're supposed to do. Because once you get to that inner knowing, you'll realize that most of the things that people outside of yourself is trying to tell you is completely out of alignment. You have to stop looking to outside people for validation. That's the first one. Stop looking to outside people for validation. That's what I would say. The more you look to outside people for validation, the more you are imprisoned by their validation. That's really what it is for me. That's really what it is for me. Like, once I stopped caring about what people thought about me, oh my God, I became unstoppable. And the reason why I became unstoppable is because when people's opinions don't mean shit, they can't control you. They can't control you. A hater can't control you. I'm trying to push my content creation and get out of my own way has been the biggest battle. You know what's crazy? A lot of people that do content, they literally get in their own way. So what you're saying is like the number one problem in content creation. And the reason why is because making content, you have to look at a mirror to create content, whether that be a phone or a camera. It's a mirror, and some of y'all haven't gotten clear with yourself in that mirror, and that's why you're struggling. You see, me, I love my reflection. So if you feel like you're getting in your own way, it's because you in that mirror haven't come into a connection yet. You haven't fallen in love with your reflection. There still may be things that you need to work through. And the mirror is connected to the number 9. And 9 is connected to insecurity. You may say, how is 9 connected to insecurity? Well, insecurity starts with the letter I. I is the 9th letter in the alphabet. Okay? Somebody said, because you don't have the perception to truly know how wise people are and the intention behind their opinion, most people don't know what they're talking about. Why would you listen to someone if you don't know for sure what they're talking about? How do I get rid of insecurity? Insecurity goes away through practice. Insecurity goes away through putting yourself in the fire. Insecurity goes away by putting yourself in the darkness and coming out alive. You mean to tell me you go through such a transformational thing that has you crying, that has you, really get into the depths of your soul and you make it out? You think you're not going to have some confidence after that? And a lot of times, don't wait for life to put you through some shit. You put you through some shit. You put yourself through the fire. And you may say, what do you mean? How do I put myself through the fire? The way you put yourself through the fire is, number one thing I want you to do is put yourself in a room by yourself, no phone, no nothing, no stimuli, and just sit there and see what comes up. Listen. And you're going to start hearing truly what your brain be doing. You're going to really hear what your brain be doing. You're going to really hear some of the thoughts that your mind has. Ooh, band account 617 said, I am the fire. You're getting it. You sound like you understand it. Understand that fire is lonely but worth it, and it's purifying. And the fact that this person said, I am the fire, lets me know that they've been through it and they transmuted it and then they became it. You see, I done been through so much shit and made it out that I feel like I can make it through anything. You see, what I put myself through, I'm preparing myself for life. Not just success, but for life. Because guess what? Life is going to try to break you down. And the reason why it's trying to break you down is because it's trying to make or break you. And you have to have the mentality of realizing when adversity is coming into your life, not to just break you and leave you there. No, everything that you go through is fuel for you to become a better version of yourself. You know the dark isn't scary once you become the thing to be scared of in the dark. I like that. I like that. One person that I listen to a lot is David Goggins. And honestly, David Goggins is a scary person to me. Not scary as I'm scared of him. I feel like adversity looks at David Goggins and adversity is scared of David Goggins. Because anything you throw to David Goggins is going to completely transmute it and make it his. You know how scary that is? You know how scary that is? When someone can take everything that you throw at them and become great with it. Take every piece of adversity and become great. Do you know how scary that is? That is very scary. David's a beast. You know, fear is an old friend. Embrace it and let it teach you what you need to learn. I mean, you're going to be scared when you're doing new things. You're going to feel fear. But you have to realize that, there's different levels of fear. there's one level of fear that lets you know that you're doing something new, that you're doing something that is going to take you somewhere new. You know, whenever you start to feel yourself at that wall where it's like you feel like you're hitting a wall, that's because you're about to break through it. That's because you're about to get through it. That's because there's another level on the other side of that wall. That's all I'm saying. There's another level on the other side of that wall. And the moment you recognize that, and the moment you take advantage of that, that's when you will succeed. That's when you will succeed. You know? Yeah, man. I already know I'm gonna go live later today because I already know when I go live early on Sundays, people aren't really on like that. So I'm gonna go live again later tonight. But yeah, this is what it is. What time? I'm gonna go live like around 7, 8. I was streaming earlier today. I was IRL streaming. That's why I tell y'all need to follow me on Twitch because I've been live already for almost 3 hours. It's 2.5 hours that y'all missed out because you're not following me on Twitch. So now you're getting the end of the live. So if you are here on my TikTok right now, click the link in my bio and follow me on Twitch so you can keep up. What's your sign? I'm a Libra Scorpio cusp. At this point, I don't know. I my energy gives off Scorpio, but I'm born the first day of Scorpio. Okay, I'm October 23rd. All right. Your words help a lot. Thanks for the advice. Of course. Yeah, a lot happened in them few hours, guys. I'm trying to tell you, a lot did happen. We talked about a lot too. You definitely a Scorpio. I know I'm a Scorpio. That's my son's birthday. Wow. See, I'm on live on TikTok now, and I'm feeling like I'm already at the wit's end of it. That's why I keep telling y'all need to follow me on Twitch. Click the link in my bio and follow me on Twitch because when I go live on TikTok and I'm streaming like this, you can't come with me. But I have this IRL Twitch stream where you able to, come with me everywhere. Like, you know what I wanted to talk to y'all about? This let me talk to y'all about something. This is really what I wanted to talk to y'all about. I feel like I want to go at shit alone. And the reason why I feel like I want to go at shit alone is because I am tired of being held up by people that don't want it as bad as me. Like, I feel like people know I want it bad, but I don't think they know at what level I want it bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want this more than I can breathe. That's how bad I want this. And you may be like, what is this that you want? Whatever it is that your career is, whatever it is that you want in life, your purpose. I want to fulfill my purpose so bad. And I know that the only way I can go furthest is by myself. And a lot of y'all may be like, well, what do you mean? I'm going to hire people. I'm going to have a team. But I'm the head. That's what I mean. I don't need nobody trying to partner with me because you're not going to get it. You're not going to understand. With all your ancestors behind you, when do you get the idea that you're ever alone? I don't mean like I'm lonely. I mean like I am alone in this physical realm with getting this job done because I am the only one with this purpose. I can't expect people who don't have the same purpose as me or people who don't have the same vision as me to be as hungry as I am. And that's where I'm at with it. That's really where I'm at with it. People are distractions, exactly. And that's something that David Goggins talks about. Man, I wish I could pull it up. David Goggins talks about doing things alone. Like, this journey is alone for him. Let me see if there's okay. All right, I got it. Twitch, y'all not gonna be able to hear it. Twitch, y'all not gonna be able to hear it, but I'm gonna read it to you. No worries. I'm gonna let you hear it. Hold on. I'm gonna try to see if I can let you hear it. All right, y'all. So check this out. I'm gonna play a clip for y'all. Is this it? Nope, not it. This is it. Wrong screen though. Hold on, y'all, for to fix it. All right. Check this out.
You know that you.
Why I can't hear it?
Well, everybody, it's Groundhog's Day again for David Goggins. If you pan it down here, you see it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's not a car or a person in sight. If you pan over here, it's the same thing. Not a car or a person in sight. People want to know where I find my strength at, where I get my strength. I get it from a lot of places, but right now, this morning, I'm getting it from, there's not a motherfucker that's up. There's not a car, there's not a person. Everybody's in their bed, sleep, dreading that it's a Monday, hate it's a Monday. And I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do.
I gotta start this over. Now I can hear it. Now I gotta start this over.
Well, everybody, it's Groundhog's Day again for David Goggins. If you pan it down here, you see it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's not a car or a person in sight. If you pan over here, it's the same thing. Not a car or a person in sight. People want to know where I find my strength at, where I get my strength. I get it from a lot of places, but right now, this morning, I'm getting it from, there's not a motherfucker that's up. There's not a car, there's not a person. Everybody's in their bed, sleep, dreading that it's a Monday, hate it's a Monday. And I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the fuck after it every daggone day. Stay hard. It's funny, man. People want to know how I'm always motivated. It's the unseen work. Like, I'm out running at 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, in the gym, long sessions by myself. That's real. How I'm able to just extract dopamine, the good dopamine whenever I want. Man, I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one pat me on the back. I did all of the work alone. And while I'm still hard on myself, I know what I did. So whenever times get bad for me, people, all this, who's gonna carry the boats and law? That's real. I hate that people know me for that guy, because that guy is not every fucking day. Like, when they see me, they want that energy. That's not me every day. I can extract it immediately when I need to, because when you train alone, and I lived alone for so many years in this misery, and you're able to get out of it by yourself, I can take myself to such a level of real passion and purpose, and like, the feeling I get is something I can't even explain by myself. I don't need anyone. That's why people come to me to motivate them. No one can motivate me.
That's how
I have a resume full of fucking motivation, that whenever I'm down, I'm like, oh, hang on, motherfucker. Oh, you know the truth. You know the truth. You know the darkness of the fucking dungeons and the fucking demons that fly. You know, and then from there, it's like, oh, okay, you were there. You know this. There was no one there to pick up the rucksack, to pick up the boat, to pick up the log, to go in there. It was you. For too long in my life, I wanted to be accepted. Growing up, I lied. I fucking did what I could. If you fucking like UFC and I didn't, I love it. I love it, man. Let's go fucking watch it, man. Be my friend. Be my buddy. That fucking weak ass shit. I found out through this path of life, who is David Goggins? Who am I? So going through I did it alone. There was no fucking trophy on the fucking wall on the mantle. That trophy's in my fucking brain. No one helped me get there. No one paid my fucking bills. No one did shit for me. No one ran those fucking miles, lost that fucking weight. Went through I suffered on my own and developed this man who said, it's who I am, man. A very competitive, ultra competitive dude that take it what you want, man.
I call that personal sovereignty.
Exactly.
And there's not a lot of people that have that.
That's me.
There's a lot of people that change who they are depending upon what people want from them.
And that's me.
Yeah, that's important, man. And most people struggle.
See, I gotta, hold on. I gotta do a little research because I keep hearing this word, sovereignty. I keep hearing this word, sovereignty. So I gotta do a little research. I want to know what this word means. What does this word sovereignty mean? Like, I keep hearing it. Oh, shit. I keep hearing it. Let's look up what the sovereignty means. Sovereignty. Supreme power or authority. Okay, where's personal sovereignty? Self-ownership. Yeah. Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? It says y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Trying to figure out what you mean you can't hear me. Oh, I needed that. See, but that's how I've been feeling. I've been feeling like, man, I gotta go at this shit alone. Like, yeah, you may see people around me. Yeah, you may see people hanging out with me. But they not fighting the fight with me. They're not. They're on their own shit, their own journey, their own. Me personally, I cannot accept mediocrity. And that's something like, bro, this word has been following me around. Like, I keep seeing it everywhere. And it literally says mediocrity. Like, I can't be average. I can't be mediocre. And to do the work to not be average and mediocre means that you have to do things that other people aren't doing. You know? So, that's facts. Listen, y'all, I need everybody right now. I'm like 60 followers away from 800 followers on TikTok. On Twitch. If y'all can do me a solid and go to my TikTok, my Twitch page, click the link in my bio and click Twitch and follow me on Twitch. Do me that favor. Go to my Twitch page and follow me on Twitch right now. All right?